starting lineup from the PA.
Between the Thomas Walker Lady Pioneers and the Gate City Bullets. Your officials for tonight's game are Mr. Lewis Thornton, Mr. Dale Blevins, and Mr. Robbie Curry. Now your starting lineup. First for Coach Sandwich's Lady Pioneers of Thomas Walker. Starting at one guard, a 5'5" junior, number 11, Stephanie Mason. At the other guard, a 5'6" senior, number 25, Holly Miracle. At one forward, a 5'10" sophomore, number 45, Andrea Hyde. At the other forward, a 5'9" freshman, number 33, Jody Owens. And at center, a 5'11" freshman, number 54, Shonda Davis. Now you're starting on this for Coach Sandy Blackwood, Lady Devils of Gate City. Starting at one guard, 5'1" junior, number 23, Kathy Weiniger. At the other guard, 5'5" senior, number 21, Deanne McConnell. At one forward, a 5'3" sophomore, number 24, Amy Morris. At the other forward, a 5'10" senior, number 50, Rebecca Coleman. And at center, a 5'11" senior, number 42, Michelle Lane.
And now I think the girls are ready and set for action. Number 54, Shanda Davis, will be jumping for Thomas Walker. And for Gate City, it will be Rebecca Coleman. 8 minutes set on the clock, and I think the girls are ready now. And the Pioneers get the tip off. Number 11, Stephanie Mason, passes to number 25, Miracle. Dan McCall throws the ball in to Kathy Weiniger. Weiniger passes to Morris. Morris passes to Weiniger, gets across the line there. Weiniger shoots and bounces off the rim. Knocked out by Rebecca Coleman. Number 45, Andrea Hyde, will be throwing the ball in to Mason. Mason takes it down across the court. Passes to number 25, Miracle. Who passes to Mason. Mason shoots. Her shot's no good. Number 33, Jody Owens, shot is good. Score 4-0. And Pioneers scored once again. Score now 6-0. Pass to Rebecca Coleman to Kathy Weiniger. Amy Morris passes to Coleman. Coleman shoots, and it's short. Number 45, Andrea Hyde, gets the ball and passes to number 11, Mason. Pass was intended to Jody Owens, but Kathy Weiniger got in and knocked the ball out. So, I believe I'm pronouncing this right, Miracle is throwing the ball in to number 54, Davis, who shoots, misses, and number 54, Davis shoots again, and it's good this time. Weiniger has the ball. Passes to Deanne McConnell, who gets across the line, passes to Coleman. Michelle Lane will throw the ball in at the baseline to Weiniger. Weiniger shoots. Shot's good. 6 minutes and 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Devils trailing 2-8 in this game. Miracle shoots and short, bounces off the rim. Kathy Weiniger gets the ball. Passes to Amy Morris, who takes it across the line for Gate City. Morris passes to Coleman. Coleman shoots, and it's short also. Mason gets the ball. Runs into one of her own players. But takes it across the line and passes to number 54, Davis. He passes to 25, who passes to Mason. Shoots. Her shot's good. Score now 10-2. Thomas Walker Pioneers in the lead. Kathy Weiniger gets the ball and passes to Amy Morris, who takes across the line for Gate City. And walking called on Amy Morris. Pioneers throwing the ball in at Gate City's baseline. 5 minutes, 13 seconds left on the clock for the first quarter. She throws it to Mason. Mason shoots. And it rolls over the rim. Deanne McConnell gets the ball. Foul called on Stephanie Mason of Thomas Walker. Amy Morris will be throwing the ball in at the sidelines for Gate City. To Deanne McConnell. McConnell to Morris. Morris passes to Weiniger, who passes to Trish Edwards. Deanne McConnell has the ball. Knocked out of her hands by Stephanie Mason. And Kathy Weiniger regains the ball and takes it back across the court. That's quick moving on Kathy Weiniger's part. Pass to McConnell. McConnell looks around. And pass was intended for Kathy Weiniger, but Mason steals and takes it across the line for Thomas Walker. Goes in, shoots, misses, and a foul's called on Deanne McConnell, number 21. Stephanie Mason will get 2 shots out of this foul. Sounds like Gate City's cheerleaders are here tonight. Score 2-10. And now 11-2. 11-2. Gate City trailing early on in the game. Joanne Bellamy going out for Deanne McConnell. And Mason's second shot's good also. Joanne Bellamy throwing the ball in to Morris. Morris throws it back to Bellamy. Back to Morris. And Mason steals the ball. And number 25, Holly Miracle, scores for Thomas Walker. Kathy Weiniger with the ball now. Takes across the line for Gate City. Shoots. And blocked by number 45, Hyde. Gate City will throw the ball in. Morris tries to go in. Foul called. On number 54, that's Shanda Davis. Amy Morris will be inbounding the ball for Gate City. Michelle Lane coming in for Rebecca Coleman. And Michelle Lane will be inbounding the ball for Gate City. She passes off to Amy Morris. Morris shoots, and it goes over. Mason takes the ball down. Passes to number 45. It's Andrea Hyde, who went up shot but rebounded her own. Pass to number 25. Holly Miracle, who scored for Thomas Walker. Score 16-2. Devils trailing. Joanne Bellamy with the ball, passes to Weiniger. Weiniger passes to Morris. Morris to Trish Edwards. Back to Morris. Morris passes to Weiniger. Weiniger to Bellamy. Bellamy goes in, passes back to Weiniger. Weiniger goes in, shoots, and off the backboard. Rebounded by Edwards. But it looks as if number 45, Andrea Hyde, got the ball, and she passes to Mason. Mason takes it down the court, shoots. Good shot there by Stephanie Mason. Joanne Bellamy inbounds. Timeout call for Gate City. And we'll take a short break, and we'll be right back. And we're back. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock. Joanne Bellamy inbounds the ball to Kathy Weiniger. The score 18-2. Thomas Walker Pioneers in the lead against the Lady Devils. Amy Morris with the ball. Morris, long pass there to Kathy Weiniger. Weiniger passes back to Morris. Morris passes to Lane. Shell Lane back to Morris. And to Joanne Bellamy, who shoots, misses. Trish Edwards rebounds, and her shot's good. Stephanie Mason with the ball. Thomas Walker takes across the line. Passes to number 45, Hyde, back to Mason. Back to 54, Davis. And Joanne Bellamy gets control of the ball and takes across the line for Gate City. Pass to Kathy Weiniger. Weiniger shoots. And a little bit on the outside. Amy Morris gets control of the ball. Shoots. Her shot's good. 1:35 left in the first quarter. Score 6 to 18. Mason takes it in. Passes to number 54, Davis, whose shot is good. Morris passes off to Weiniger. Weiniger takes it down the court. Passes to Morris. Morris shoots, and it bounces off the rim. Mason gets control of the ball, takes it down. And number 45, Andrea Hyde, gets 2 points from that shot. Amy Morris with the ball now. Passes to Weiniger. Weiniger shoots. And her shot's good for 3 points. Mason passes to number 54, Davis, whose shot's good. Score 9-24. Amy Morris has possession, passes to Joanne Bellamy, who overshoots a little bit, but Patricia Edwards' shot in rebounding is good. Score 11-24, 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Davis passes to Mason, but time is up in the first quarter. We'll be back at the beginning of the second quarter. And we're back for the second quarter of the Lady Devils varsity game against the Thomas Walker Pioneers. Number 50, Giles, inbounds to Mason. Mason passes to number 54, Hyde. Hyde to number 33. 33 to number 15, Ball. Ball shoots, misses. Kathy Weiniger gets the ball. Foul called on number 15. That's Lisa Ball. Rebecca Coleman coming in for Trish Edwards, number 35. Trish has done well already in this game. Weiniger crosses the line for Gate City. Pass to Morris. Bounce pass back to Weiniger. Weiniger to Bellamy. Bellamy to Deanne McConnell, who gets the ball stuck up between the rim and the backboard. (7 minutes and 32 seconds left in the half. Deanne McConnell will be shooting for Gate City. Foul. Andrea Hyde foul. That's her first. Deanne McConnell's first shot is good. Score 12-24, and her second shot's good also. That makes the score 13-24. 7 minutes and 32 seconds left in the half. Mason takes the ball down. Deanne McConnell sticking to her like glue. Passes to Kathy Wanager, who takes it down the court for Gate City. Shoots. And a little bit hard, rolls off. Roll. And number 15, Lisa Ball gets the ball. Passes to Mason. Back to ball. Back to Mason. To Hyde. Hyde back to Mason. Mason shoots. Misses. Joanne Bellamy inbounding for Gate City. To Weininger. Dribbles on down the court. 6 minutes, 49 seconds left in the half. Pass to Amy Morris. Morris shoots. Her shot's good. Number 45 just about lost that. That was Hyde, but she passed. Gate City has possession of the ball once again. Bellamy inbounds to Weininger. Morris passes to Coleman. Coleman back to Morris. Morris passes to Weininger. Weininger looks around for some help. Passes to Bellamy. Bellamy goes in. And walking called on Joanne Bellamy. 6 minutes and 9 seconds left. Score 24-15. Thomas Walker in the lead. Mason takes it down. Goes up. Shoots. Misses. Foul called on Joanne Bellamy, number 10. Stephanie Mason will be shooting for Thomas Walker. 2 shots. Her first shot's no good. Chris Edwards coming in for Kathy Weininger. Or, excuse me, Rebecca Coleman. Mason, second shot. Is good. Score 25-15. Deanne McConnell takes it down for Gate City. Passes to Morris. Morris to Weininger. Weininger shoots and hits the backboard. Bounces off. Morris gets the ball. Passes to Edwards. Edwards shoots. Her shot knocked right out of the goal. And it's rebounded by either Kathy Weininger or Deanne McConnell. I'm not sure, but 2 points for Gate City. Mason takes it down. Passes number 25. Miracle. Miracle back to Mason. Miracle shoots. Misses. Knocks off the rim. Number 45. Hyde shoots, but also misses. Joanne Bellamy passes to Deanne McConnell, who takes across the line for the Devils. Pass to Morris. Chris Edwards helped her out a little bit right there, and Morris looking around. Passes to Weininger. Weininger to Bellamy. Bellamy steps in there. Passes back to Weininger. Couldn't do anything with it. Morris shoots. Almost there. And Edwards shoots. Her shot's good. Thomas Walker has timeout. And we'll take a short timeout, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Four minutes and 37 seconds left in the second quarter. Davis will be inbounding the ball. Miracle gets it, passes to Mason. Mason takes across the line. And Trish Edwards tried to steal there, but just knocked it out. So Pioneers will be throwing it in. Mason passes to Miracle. Miracle to number 50, Giles. Giles, and they just thrown it back and forth. Pass to Davis. Davis to Owen. Shot is good. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left. Dan McConnell passes to Weiniger to take it across the line. Pass to Morris. Morris to Edwards, but Edwards' shot's a little bit over. Thomas Walker's ball. Foul called on Dan McConnell. Giles be throwing the ball in for the Pioneers to Mason. Joanne Bellamy tried to block that pass, but just ended up with a foul. Michelle Lane coming in for Deanne McConnell. And Rebecca Coleman for Trish Edwards. Miracle inbounding for the Lady Pioneers to Mason. Mason passes to Davis. Davis to Owens. Owens shoots, and her shot's good. Score now 29-19. Kathy Weiniger passes to Amy Morris. Morris passes to Lane. Lane shoots and rolls off the rim. Mason gets the ball quickly, hustles down the court. Her layup is no good. Rebecca Coleman and Giles gets jump ball, but Gate City wins it. So Weiniger will be throwing the ball in at the Thomas Walker baseline. Weiniger takes across the line. Pass to Joanne Bellamy. Bellamy back to Weiniger. Back to Bellamy. Bellamy to Lane. Lane shoots. Her shot's good. 3 minutes left in the half. Score now 21-29. Gate City trailing, but not by much. Mason passes to Miracle. Miracle back to Mason. Number 33, Owens, who passes to 50. Giles, whose shot is no good. Joanne Bellamy gets possession, passes to Weiniger, who hustles across the court. Pass to Amy Morris. Morris shoots. A little bit hard, bounces off the backboard. Joanne Bellamy gets the ball, passes to Weiniger. Weiniger's shot is good. 2:20 left on the clock for the half. Mason passes to Miracle. Miracle to number 54, Davis, who shoots, and it's good. Morris looks around. Pass was intended for Kathy Weiniger, but was a little bit over her head, so it was knocked out of bounds by her. Hyde inbounds to Mason. And she breaks through the little line, gets City set up. Number 45, Hyde, shoots but misses, and shoots again with her own rebound and makes it 23-33. Devils trailing by 10. Weiniger goes in, passes back out to Amy Morris. Morris goes in for a shot, and it's good. Mason quickly passes to number 54, Davis. Davis to Owens. Owens to Mason. Mason shoots. Good for 2. Joanne Bellamy inbounds to Weiniger. 57 seconds left on the clock for the half. Weiniger passes to Morris. Morris to Coleman. Coleman back to Morris. Morris to Weininger. Pass to Joanne Bellamy. Joanne shoots. Foul called on number 54, Shanda Davis, off Thomas Walker. Looks as if Rebecca Coleman will be shooting. 1 for 1. 36 seconds left on the clock. Her first shot's good. Rebecca's second shot is no good. The score 26-35. Mason takes it down the court slowly. 27 seconds left. Pass to number 45. Hyde to Mason. Mason to Miracle. Miracle to Davis. Davis shoots, and it goes over. Joanne Bellamy gets the ball. Takes the cross passes to Weininger, who shoots and goes over, hits the backboard. And that's the end of the half. Devils trailing 26-35 against the Thomas Walker Lady Pioneers. Gate City cheerleaders are here tonight. They're trying to get the crowd pepped up. Looks as if they're doing a fine job. We'll take a break and we'll be back for the second half of the Lady Devils game. To the second half of the varsity Lady Devils game against the Thomas Walker Lady Pioneers. At the beginning of the second half, the score is 35-26. Thomas Walker leading. Number 33, Owens, passes. Was intended for some Thomas Walker person, but Amy Morris gets the ball. Passes to Deanne McConnell. McConnell passes to Weininger. Weininger to Morris. Morris passes to Coleman. Coleman passes back to Morris. Morris goes in, looks around, passes back to Weininger. Weininger to McConnell. McConnell passes to Lane. Lane goes in, passes to Coleman. Coleman shoots underneath the goal. Good for 2. Mason with the ball. Passes to number 33, Jody Owens, who passes to number 45, Andrea Hyde. And foul called against Michelle Lane of Gate City. And Hyde will be shooting for Gate City. For Thomas Walker. Her shot is good. And her second shot brings the score up to 37 for Thomas Walker. Kathy Weininger with the ball now. Looks around, passes to Rebecca Coleman. Takes it across the line. Passes to Deanne McConnell, goes up for the shot, and it knocks off the rim. Number 25, Miracle, bumps around and passes to Mason, who passes to number 45, Andrea Hyde, but it bounces off of her foot. Amy Morris inbounds the ball for Gate City. Pass. Amy Morris with the ball now. Pass to Dan McConnell. McConnell to Lane. Lane shoots. Good for 2. 30-37. Devils trailing by 7 points. 6 minutes, 11 seconds left. Number 54, Shanda Davis shoots and scores for Thomas Walker. Deanne McConnell passes to Amy Morris, who passes to Kathy Weininger, gets it across the line for Gate City. Who passes to Rebecca Coleman, who goes up with a shot, but misses. Knocked out by Deanne McConnell, looks like, so Thomas Walker throws the ball in. Mason trying to make it across the line, but Deanne McConnell knocks it out of her hand, so foul called on Deanne McConnell. Mason will receive the ball from Miracle. Mason throws it back to Miracle, who takes it across the line. Pass to number 54, who throws it back inbounds. And it looks like Owens maybe scored 2 for Thomas Walker. Deanne McConnell with the ball, passes to Weininger. Weininger gets it across the line. Passes to McConnell again. McConnell goes in. Shoots but misses, and looks like number 25, Holly Miracle, gets fouled. Deanne McConnell will be shooting at the line for Gate City. Gets 2 shots. That's Miracle's first foul. 5 minutes and 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Deanne's second shot's good. That brings the score 31-41. Thomas Walker still leading. Number 33, Jody Owens shoots, and it's good for 2. Kathy Weininger with the ball now. Passes to Deanne McConnell, who gets it across the line for the Devils. Passes to Michelle Lane. And they say it's knocked out by Thomas Walker, so Michelle Lane will throw the ball inbounds at Gate City's baseline to Rebecca Coleman, who they're going to say is knocked out again by Thomas Walker. Michelle Lane throwing in once again at the baseline of Gate City. Well, Trish Edwards came in for Michelle Lane and Joanne Bellamy for Deanne McConnell. Amy Morris gets the ball, shoots, and it bounces off the rim. Joanne Bellamy gets the ball, goes in for the rebound. Foul called on number 45, Andrea Hyde. Joanne Bellamy will be shooting 2 shots for Gate City. That's Hyde's second foul. Bellamy's first shot is no good. 4:46 left in the third quarter. Bellamy's second shot's good. Mason with the ball. Gets it across the line with a pass to Miracle. Mason with the ball now. Passes to number 33, Owens. Owens shoots. Herb Beckett's no good. Amy Morris with the ball, takes across the line for the Devils. Passes to Weininger. Weininger shoots. Her shot's good. Mason gets it across the line for the Pioneers. Goes up for a layup. Misses. And also gets walking called on her. 4:09 left in the third quarter. Score 43-34. Lady Pioneers in the lead. Kathy Weininger with the ball now. Passes Joanne Bellamy. Bellamy back to Kathy Weininger. Gets it across the line. Passes to Rebecca Coleman. Rebecca tries to shoot, but is blocked by Andrea Hyde, who passes to Mason. Mason passes to Davis. Davis to Miracle. Miracle back to Mason. Mason back to Davis. Davis passes number 33. Owens back to Davis. And Trish Edwards gets the ball and passes to Kathy Weininger, who takes it down the court. And Rebecca Coleman gets the ball. Passes to Edwards. Edwards tries to shoot. And number 54, Shanda Davis, knocks it out of her hand, so Gate City gets control of the ball. Edwards will be throwing the ball in at Gate City's baseline. Looks like Deanne McConnell coming in for Rebecca Coleman. Edwards throws it to McConnell. McConnell shoots. And short. Number 45, Hyde gets it, passes it to Mason. Mason shoots. Good for 2. 3 minutes and 13 seconds left. Kathy Weiniger has the ball. Takes it down for Gate City. Passes to Joanne Bellamy. Bellamy back to Weiniger. Weiniger to Morris. Morris shoots. Her shot good for 2. Score 36-45. 2 minutes and 52 seconds left in third quarter. Pass to number 25. Miracle. Miracle passes to Mason. Mason passes to number 45. Hyde. Hyde shoots, and it's good for 2. Kathy Weiniger with the ball. Gets across the line for Devils. Passes to Amy Morris. Morris to Bellamy. Bellamy shoots, and it bounces off the rim. Jody Owens gets the ball, passes to Mason. Mason takes it quickly down the court. Goes up for shot. Foul called on Amy Morris, number 24. Stephanie Mason's bucket was called good, and she'll be shooting. Her shot's good. 2:18 left in the third quarter. Amy Morris with the ball. Passes to Weiniger, who looks around for some help. Gets it across the line by passing to Deanne McConnell, who passes to Morris. Morris passes to Bellamy, who tries to shoot. And the shot was no good. All messed up and knocked out of bounds. Looks like by Trish Edwards. So Thomas Walker gets the ball. Miracle takes it down across the line. Pass to Mason. A little long there. Amy Morris will throw the ball in for Gate City. Well, now they're calling it Thomas Walker's ball. Knocked out of bounds by Amy Morris. Mason with the ball. Not sure I understood that exactly. 25 Miracle passes to Owens. Owens passes to 54 Davis. Shoots and misses. Or maybe they made it. I'm not sure. Amy Morris with the ball shoots. Her shot's good for 2. Score 38-50. Pioneers in the lead over the Devils. Mason down on the ground, but kept it dribbling. Number 25, Miracle gets the ball. Passes back to Mason. Mason shoots. Misses. Trish Edwards tried to save it there, but knocked it out of bounds. Or it was out of bounds anyway. A minute and 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Shell Lane coming into the game for Joanne Bellamy. Owens throws it to number 31. Gregory shoots, misses. Number 45, Andrea Hyde shoots and misses. Deanne McConnell gets control of the ball, takes it down for a layup, and loses control of it. And it's Thomas Walker's ball now. Owens inbounding it at Gate City's baseline. To Mason. Mason, I believe, is going to take it down for the Pioneers. Passes to number 45, Hyde, who shoots, and it's good. Weiniger has the ball. Passes to Morris. .35 seconds left in the third quarter. That shot is no good. Dan McConnell got the ball to Michelle Lane. Her shot's no good either. Kathy Weiniger gets the ball. Foul called, I think, on number 45, Andrea Hyde of Thomas Walker. Kathy Weiniger will get 2 shots. Joanne Bellamy coming in to the game. .24 seconds left. Score 52-38. Kathy Weiniger's first shot's good. 52-39. And her second shot's good also. 40-52. 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Mason takes it across the line for Thomas Walker. Pass to Owens. Owens to number 45, Hyde. Foul on Jody Owens of Thomas Walker. 6 seconds left in the game. Score 52-40. Weiniger gets the ball. 5 seconds. 4. Pass to Lane. Lane shoots and misses. And it's the end of the third quarter. The score 52-40. Thomas Walker in the lead against the Devils. We'll take a break and we'll be back for the fourth and final quarter of this game. We're back, and it's the beginning of the fourth quarter. Gate City threw the ball in. Amy Morris with it now. Pass to Joanne Bellamy. Bellamy goes in, passes to Lane. Lane up the shot, but misses. Gregory has the ball, passes to Mason. Mason to number 33, Owens. Owens shoots. Her shot's good. Score now, 54-40. Thomas Walker in the lead. Amy Morris brought the ball down for Gate City, across the line. Joanne Bellamy up the shot. Trish Edwards tried to rebound there, but didn't quite make it. Mason takes it back across the line. Gregory passes to Owens. Owens back to Gregory. To number 50, Giles. Giles shot's good. Kathy Weiniger with the ball now. Bring it down for the Blue Devils. I don't believe that the Devils have given up hope yet. Jump ball called for the Pioneers. Owens throwing the ball in for Thomas Walker. 6 minutes and 48 seconds left on the clock. Mason takes the ball across the line for Thomas Walker. Passes to Owens. Owens shoots, and her shot's good. I didn't think it was going to go in there, but it did finally. Kathy Weiniger calls timeout for Gate City. And we'll take a short break, and we'll be right back. Minutes and 27 seconds left on the clock. The score 58-40. Gate City trailing in the fourth quarter. Shell Lane with the ball goes in, shoots, and it goes over. Gate City has possession of the ball now. Shell Lane will be inbounding the ball for Gate City. Pass to Amy Morris. Morris shoots, and it hits the rim, bounces off. Mason takes it down for Thomas Walker. Pass to number 31, Gregory. Gregory passes number 45, Hyde. Hyde to Mason. Mason to Owens. Hyde goes inside, shoots, misses. Dan McConnell gets the ball, passes to Kathy Weiniger. Takes it across the line for Gate City. 5 minutes and 42 seconds left. Amy Morris has the ball now. Passes back to Weiniger. Weiniger shoots and bounces off the backboard. Hyde threw the ball to Mason. I didn't think she was going to get it there, but she finally did. Pass to Owens. Owens shoots, misses. And Hyde rebounds, also misses. Kathy Weiniger gets the ball. Hustles down for the Devils. Goes up for a layup. Knocked by Mason, but still, it's good. Score 42-58. Pioneers leading here. Gregory with the ball. Passes back to Mason. Mason to Hyde. Hyde back to Gregory. Gregory to Mason. Pass to Hyde. Knocked out her hand. Foul called on Kathy Weiniger, number 23. Number 50. Eddie Giles will get to shoot for Thomas Walker. She'll get 2 shots, 4 minutes and 31 seconds left in the game. Giles' first shot's good, bringing the score to 59 for the Thomas Walker Pioneers, and her second shot's good also. That brings the score to 60 for the Pioneers, 42 for the Devils. Kathy Weiniger takes it across the line for Gate City. Passes to Morris. Morris goes in, passes to Weiniger. Weiniger shoots. Good for 2. Mason slowly bringing the ball down. Passes to number 50. Giles shoots. Her shot's good. 4 minutes left. Kathy Weiniger takes the ball down again for Gate City. Trish Edwards with the ball. Passes it to Dan McConnell. McConnell goes in. Shoots. Shot's good. Number 50, Eddie Giles, fouled. Dan McConnell. McConnell will be shooting for Gate City. She gets 1 shot. And it's no good. 3:47. Rebounded by Gate City. Good for 2. Score 48-62. Pioneers in the lead. Long pass to number 54 to number 50, Giles. Giles goes up to a shot, but fouled by number 35, Trish Edwards. Giles will be shooting for 2 points. 3:32 left in the game. Her first shot's good. And timeout called for Gate City. We'll take a break and we'll be right back. And Giles is at the line ready to shoot for Thomas Walker. This is from Trish Edwards' foul against her, pushing. Her second shot is no good. Kathy Weiniger gets the ball. Takes it down. Passes to Morris. Morris shoots. Her shot's good for 2. That brings the score to 50 for Gate City. 63 for the Pioneers. Trish Edwards gets the ball and passes to Amy Morris. Pass to Kathy Weiniger. And ball goes out on Rebecca Coleman. You can't say that Gate City isn't sharing the ball tonight. They just keep passing it to one another. Miracle takes across the line for Pioneers. And number 33, Owens, tries to shoot but misses. Out on Gate City. So Miracle will be inbounding to number 54. Davis, who shoots and makes it. Score 65-50. Kathy Weiniger brings the ball down. 2 minutes and 41 seconds left. She just about loses it there, but passes to Morris. Morris back to Weiniger. Weiniger shoots, and a little short. Thomas Walker gets possession. Joanne Bellamy comes in for Deanne McConnell. Number 50, Giles, throws it in to Miracle, and Owens gets the ball, passes to Mason, who takes it down. Foul on Amy Morris, number 24. So Stephanie Mason will be shooting 1 for 1 for Thomas Walker. 2 minutes and 23 seconds left in the game. Score now 65-50. Devils trailing. Mason's first shot's good. And her second shot gets nothing for Thomas Walker. Foul called on number 50, Eddie Giles, of Thomas Walker. So Rebecca Coleman will be shooting for Gate City. 2 minutes and 23 seconds still on the clock. Score 66-50 now. Coleman will be shooting 1 for 1. Her first shot's no good. So jump ball called for Gate City. Trisha Edwards will throw the ball in at the baseline to Kathy Weiniger, who's open. Passes back to Morris to Bellamy. Bellamy shoots, and it hits the rim, goes over. Weiniger rebounds, and it hits the rim, also goes over. Back to Kathy Weiniger. She shoots and misses again. Trish Edwards gets the ball, passes Weiniger. Weiniger shoots it, bounces off the rim. Number 50, Giles gets the ball, goes down for a layup, and it's good. The score now, 68-50. Amy Morris takes the ball down for Gate City this time. Passes to Weiniger. Weiniger to Morris. Morris goes in, passes to Bellamy. Bellamy to Coleman. And it's Gate City's ball. Shell Lane coming in for Rebecca Coleman. And Deanne McConnell coming in for Trish Edwards. Both girls have played a fine game. 1 minute 39 left on the clock. Deanne McConnell shoots and misses. Shell Lane shot's good. That brings the score to 52-50.